Hi everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 3 Episode 46 with me, Sid, where we are just starting to refill this. I have moved the back wall back one, I need another 10 stacks of 32 logs of wood to fill this bit before we get into this, and then I'm probably going to need another 20 stacks to fill that. This is not a minor undertaking. I have a little bit of wood left over, so we shall just quickly do you, and we'll add you to this bit out here. Again, this is just, I mean, I could put it in there, what's the point? I'd like to tell you that the donkey that was trapped under the bridge is now sorted, as was the horse that was in the water over there, and they had suffered no harm whatsoever. Sorry. This here is a raw glazed flower pot which is cooking. This is part of my I am teaching myself how to use a ceramics mod stuff, so we're not doing that this episode. Similarly, there is going to be a little path that comes down here and then a bridge that goes across here to the bee garden. Now the bee garden, currently the bees are very sad because there's just literally nothing about for them. So I need to bring flowers, we need to wall it off. Probably need, I think I've left gap of 3 between them, so we could probably 1, 2, 3, probably get another 4 things. Will I ever need that much honey? Probably not. But you know, why not? We can build these up. These can have, I think they can have 4 frames to each super. So we can just build those up, make them bigger and bigger, and everything will be happy. In terms of other bits and pieces, I did a bit of a raid south here in the, not the Southlands. I went down near 8 digits and went having a look at ruins down there. So I have got a number of items drying over here. I put them on the shelves just because I can't afford the inventory space all the time, and this cheese really does need using up, or I just need to remember to stick it in my inventory before I log off. Let's use it. Nom 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 nom. There you go. Well, but we shall work on our dairy. My inventory is now full of food again, as per. We could put that in here if I wanted, but it's only, I mean, all of this needs eating in one way or the other. So yeah, it's all good. Inside here I've got my purple, I've got my brown dye now. I made that, so red dye, brown glaze. I've got loads of ground things. I'm starting to kind of work out what kind of storage I'm going to need for the chemicals, because, for example, lapis. Now lapis itself is not really much used for anything other than selling and for putting onto things. However, if we grind it, we can make it into crushed lapis, which again doesn't seem much useful. But if we take it to ultramarine, we can make blue dye with it, we can make blue clay, we can make purple dye, we can make blue frit. So keeping lapis in this state is only really any good for trading and selling, so it's probably better kept in that state, because that's the way I'm going to use it. I'm rarely going to use it like that. Olivine, however, Olivine can smelt straight into green glass. That's great, but it also pulverizes into crushed Olivine. Crushed Olivine is an ingredient for a tier 3 refractory brick, but powdered Olivine is a green dye. So it has 3 states where it's actually useful. So Olivine wants to be stored either in, probably like that, and then taken back to whatever state we need. Sulfur is, you know, it's an ingredient for sulfur saltpeter mixture, which is saltpeter and sulfur back there, but you can also grind it into that, which then becomes part of all of these bits, but it doesn't have a ground version. So there's a hell of a lot of storage, potential storage needed. In the kitchen, I have started, so we're going to build some more of this structure around here. We're also going to build some structures here, here. We're going to have a sink here. I have actually converted all of these into waterlogged blocks, so I can always get water from those anyway. Just need to finish this space off, make it ours. And then over here we're starting to get back to normal, and I'm working my way down through this wood so I can move a load of storage into here, so we can clear the hallway and make it more hallway-ish, for a better word. Nothing much gone on in here. The leather making is all finished, nothing much gone on upstairs. But what we do need to do is we need to get into tier 3 refractory bricks. I can't see the point. I can make tier 3 refractory bricks straight off the bat because I have all the stuff. We've got a whole load of crushed olivine. I've got some crushed ilmenite, but I wasn't getting a huge amount from the nuggets, so things. We've got some sphalerite, I've got copper for dyes, I've got bauxite. You know, we've got a fair bit of stuff crushed in there. We've got the space where I want to build it here, so we're going to work out how to make that work. Here's my ilmenite, which we're going to crush, but let's just have a look at the cementation furnace. Let's have a look at steel then, shall we? Somewhere along the line it's steel making. Here we go. So you need a cementation furnace. You need 65 blocks of refractory bricks. Now that's 8 bricks makes 2 blocks, so I need 33 blocks of refractory bricks plus some spares. It comes in 3 tiers, tier 1, 2 and 3. Each tier is more robust against heat damage than the last. You'll also need 6 refractory bricks grating, so we'll need some additional bricks for that, and an iron door, probably got it. Stone coffin sections, got it. Stone coffin lids, got it. And then you place all stuff. So basically 65 of those, which is 8 per 2, so half of that is going to be 32, 33. Plus 6 of those, so I need another 12, 33 crafts times 8, yeah, plus 12. It's quite a lot. I mean, we're talking 80, 160, 240, 250 odd, nearly 260 bricks, probably, give or take. So we need a lot of these, and I want, does that have to be made out of tier 1, or looks like those are made out of tier 1. Interesting. So we can make those cheaper. Okay. Quartz, and crushed bauxite. Take some crushed bauxite. I haven't got the crushed quartz up here, that's all downstairs. And fire clay. So we might as well get the grates made out of tier 1. It looks like you don't need a tier 3 brick for that. Somewhere abouts. Oh, come on. Powdered quartz. Have I gone too far? I might have gone too far. Crushed quartz. There we go. And fire clay, which I've got plenty of. So if I look at the grate, oh, there is tier 3. Okay, I think in which case we'd better make tier 3. Calm down. Right. So back to here. Refractory brick tier 3 is 4 with 1, olivine and ilmenite, and that's the bit we're missing. So we are most certainly going to need more of you. I don't know how much more I've got stashed. Basically my barrel was full, so I ran out of space to stash it, and yeah, I think we can go in. Let's put the 30 back in. No. I don't want 30s, I want 128s. 30 is not going to be overly useful to me at any stage in the game. Right, let's go and crush some ilmenite. And in the meantime, I'm going to be making some more nails because I'm out of nails, and so I need some copper for that. Working on the kitchen in the background, just to finish that bit off. Copper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do that many's worth. It's not like I'm shy of copper, and I've got loads of copper ore, so that's all good. Yeah, so let's go and get some ilmenite grinding. And if we have a look at ilmenite, just so we know, ilmenite pulverizes into crushed ilmenite, which can be used for tier 3 refractory bricks. So that's all we need to do with ilmenite. It also goes to ground, which can also be used for frit mix and glass batches. So it does have uses elsewhere. It will go into a titanium ingot, but the titanium ingot has no use anywhere, so there is absolutely no point in keeping any of this. So we've got a gentle breeze, so it's going to be a bit slow today. I say that somewhat cynically. And then we needed, let's have a look, was it quartz, bauxite, overline and ilmenite. Quartz, bauxite, overline and ilmenite. So that's 64. And I'm out of, I need some more ilmenite as well, and I need a lot more of these. So yeah, I can see why tier 3 refractory bricks would be difficult. In fact, I'm going to also put in that and that just because we can. Boop boop. And I am going to need more quartz as well. I don't suppose I have any up here, do I? No. Let me go and grab that. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I need more overline and more bauxite. I'm pretty certain I've got overline down here. Yep. Let's just take, let me just double check. You pulverize into 2 powder. No, back. Crushed into 1. So I need 128, so we'll take that. And I need more bauxite, I think. Let me just double check. No, we're okay. We've got bauxite. Okay, excellent. You can tell I've been preparing for this. Just because we are. I've not even touched the nails, by the way. However, let's take the long and laborious task of doing this overlay. You don't want to see it on a gale. It's insane. It actually, the sound can't keep up. Oh, we're on a Neil gale. Let's go in there. Love these windmills. They are insane. I'm very tempted to include the Millbright mod in my single player, although we won't have anywhere near the resource that we had in this one. So we should have ilmenite, hang on, ilmenite, overline, quartz, bauxite, clay. So that's 256. Now we've got enough there to make another small batch. Let's go and just see about that, shall we? And one of my plans was actually to build myself a kiln down here, but we are going to build a proper pottery area, so I could build one and just move it. I suppose that might be the answer. Let me go and grab some of you. Oh, one thing, just one standard. Oop, what happened there? I don't appear to have all of the chemicals that I started with. Do I? Was I looking in there when I did it? Let's have a look. We've got 30 of those. Quartz, bauxite, ilmenite, olivine. There's another 15 bricks, isn't it? There's still enough to make a few more. Do I want to make more? Because I'm going to have to fire the kiln anyway. I will do. I'll go and get that separator done properly. Let me just eat some dairy, because this has only got a short while left in its life. Oh, okay. Why did that increase when I sliced it? That makes no sense. Right, we need to make these refractory things, and I cannot remember what they're made out of. I think it was mud bricks. In fact, I know it's mud bricks. Let's not even bother. I was about to go running up to Shino's, but let's just get some mud bricks, shall we? Have I got any pre-made? Yeah, we have. That's surprising. And what do we need to do? Let's just have a look at which mod is it? It is the useful stuff. Slider, bendy shoots, pottery kiln, firebox. Dark is made like that. Okay. Firebox dark. Boop 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 boop. We need one of them. Right. So we need to temporarily set this up. I'm not entirely sure where I want to make the pottery area. It's probably going to be, well, it's going to be around here. I'm kind of perhaps inclined. See, this area is unstable. It's not badly unstable. This area is also unstable, but we don't actually have to. Oh, that's stable. I know this area is unstable because I noticed it's going down. This area is also unstable. I don't really want to be spending anywhere for lengths of time where there's any significant instability. Or do I do it over there? I mean, that gives me an excuse to bridge across there, doesn't it? Because, you know, and take out that perhaps. Might be an idea. Still unstable though, isn't it? I suppose it doesn't really matter then, because they're all slightly unstable. Or we come over here, and on this side, so if I'm building a bridge across here to get to the bee garden, I've got enough room here to make a pottery that kind of extends up to here. Yep, alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, there you go. One kiln. I'm going to use the grand method of getting in, which is basically to fly in through the chimney rather than break the door for now. This is only temporary positioning anyway, so and then we can come in and we can pop all of our refractory bricks that we are going to make. I may make myself a batch more just to be on the safe side. I think I've got most of what we need. Ilmenite is probably going to be a problem going forward, but that's a lot of bricks, and that is 15 more. So if I make up another batch there and then just use up that space for something else, that will be fine. Okay, that's looking good. I'm happy with that. We just need to put these away and oops, hello. Let me eat. I'll go and make a few more bricks and maybe some ceramics to fill up the gaps, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we have got a couple of planters in red clay for a change, and I brought a load of fuel. What I didn't bring is any... No. There you go. How much did you only used 8 charcoal? Wow, that's really efficient. That's ready. We'll come grab that in a moment just so we can see the results of my learning how to do things. But that is now burning. So while that is going, I am going to throw together a quick some nails. I'm going to get some storage and stuff made for the kitchen, and we're going to do a little bit of work there. But in the meantime, just look at that splendiferous flower pot what I have made. Purple in purple lines. Oh, that was my pick, not the flower. I was like, no. The other thing I need to do is to finish off stocking the charcoal kilns. So that's the thing as well. However, purple with a purple line needs, I don't know, what could you put in it? Catmint would seem to be, you know, it needs pride of place. This is, you know, this is like when I was a kid and I used to do pottery at school, and you come back and your works would be displayed as pride of place in the house. You know, it's up there with the. Actually, no, let me just. Let's have you over at a slightly rakish angle, shall we? Or rakish angle. Oh yes, there you go. Baby's first pot. Yeah, I was young once and had parents who would sit there and put your pictures on the fridge, and we all know, all of us adults know that, you know, we love them, but we're also secretly going, oh my god, that's so awful. Learn how to draw. That's a very cynical view, but I am cynical. What more can I say? Did I not get the nuggets for that? I also do need to make myself. I actually need to make myself some new. I need to get some sticks in my storage. Oh, I must have. No, the nuggets must have gone there. Sticks in the storage. Let's sort that out. Good heart. Maybe 16. There you go. 17 is kind of like 16 on a good day. And I've got 7 nails, you see. I need more. That's why I'm doing it. Right, nails, kitchen, and probably also working on this. So while that is cooking, I am going to get on and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, there's another 32 nails. I'm not quite at the stage where that's full, but I think, oh no, that's not quite there. It had 7 hours to go when I started making the nails, so I think we must be getting close. The charcoal kiln is not quite full, and that is fine. I do need to start processing up some of my meteoric iron. And I also need to start thinking about this path, because it is going to be quite narrow. It's literally going to be down here and then a 2-wide bridge, I think. And that has got 2 hours left to burn. Okay. So while we're waiting on that, I might as well go and get another batch of logs and get that kiln filled. So back in a moment. Alright, I've decided to come over to I've come over to 8 Digit, which is way over that way. But while we're up here, I thought I'd just stop in on GHF's place. For those who don't know, GHF is a streamer, No One GHF. I think that's his channel. It's in the description below. And we've looked at this place before, in that, you know, we will do a tour of some people's bases, and this is one that needs a definite tour. But he has a Patreon stroke subscribers stroke thing gallery where he chisels the requests for his Twitch. I'm not sure whether the patrons or subscribers or what, but anyway, people who follow him. And he recently asked me, and then obviously got a list of people on the board over here using fancy copper plaques, not just any old signs for those. And he recently asked me whether he could borrow the statue that I did for Andy's place, and I said, yeah, sure, that's not a problem. Take a copy, do what you want with it. And let's just say that I got... Now, I know he's working on some other bits and pieces up here, but he sent me a screenshot of what he'd made for Frontier Renegades. Frontier Renegades asked for something which I would never have associated with the statue I made, which was the Flash, the superhero. And this is what JHF did with that statue. He basically dismantled the statue, the basis of it, and obviously took the boobies off, changed the arms a little bit, and made that. And I would never have expected that in a million years. So top dollar. Look at the speed stripes. So anyway, yeah, that was why we came over here. We are going to safely fly over to GHF's. I can't remember the exact layout of a cementation furnace. I'm sorry if you can hear radio in the background next door neighbours' alarms going off. Hopefully my voice and the various other sound effects are enough to drown that out. But I think it's fairly straightforward. Not sure why that's there, but and someone is definitely up here using it, which I am going to put that down as punk. And in there is a stone coffin. The car. Oh, that one's actually complete, but I'm not interested in that. What we are interested in, he's got a chisel thing there to stop collapsing. Now, I think you could probably just get away with a strip at the front. But the question is, how do I fit this into my base? Because I've only got 3 tall ceiling bit. Now, I don't want to have to... I suppose I could drop down and come in under. So this is a 3 by 3 by 3. And inside... there is 6 grates, which is 1 underneath and 2 either side. So that's got to be, the layer below has got to be the firing layer, and then you've got your 6 grates, and then we can work out the rest as we go. But realistically, it's a 3, then a that, then a that. Yeah. Alright. I think we can work out how to fit this in. Let me get back home and in fact let's get that out. Don't forget to pick up your box before you use it, and let's just do it this way. Save me a bit of time. Boink. And then we'll put you away. I do need to make myself some more. This one is almost worn out. Only got 29,000 blocks left on the clock before it breaks. This doesn't sounds like a lot, but trust me, it isn't. And then in here we should have. Let me pick you up and take you. We'll take you down here for starters. Boop, boop, boop. So 128 of those and 2 planters, which we're going to go in there for now, for when we're ready to play with ceramics. And hopefully I've got a goodly amount. Good, that's fine. Right, so I need 6 of those. I also need 2 of those and 2 of those. Don't ask me why there's only there's an odd number. There's a cat scratching at the door. It can go away. He's not getting in. That's MJ. If it was CJ, he'd be meowing. And then we're going to take you. We're going to lift you out of the way. Put you, I don't know, there for now. So I need... Basically, I need to get my door here and the firebox there. I think. So I think you're going to have one. I think you're going to have this is going to be the level where the firebox goes. And then we're going to need a step down or something just to see comfortably into. Oh, that's no. That is not going to work, is it? Not in that position anyway. Which means I'm going to have to move this over. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. You can tell where I filled in. So I think you're going to have your grates here. You're going to have your thing there. And we should be able to see what blocks it thinks need to be what. So I'm fairly certain that these come out and these come out. Hello. Do you know what? Now here's a question. Do I go back one? I think I should. I don't really want the cementation furnace to be visible through the walls. So let's go back a whole block. Like so. And then we can work out what we do from there, can't we? We know we go back another 2. And we know that these 2 and that will be coming out, at least to there, I think. Probably that as well. And then we'll do this again and get the thing in. Boop, boop, boop. See, that now puts us back here. Now, as I say, need to move this. This is relatively straightforward, although I will need another length of that, I think, of straight, but I've got those back up at the shopping district-y thing. Right, let's have a look then. So I'm fairly certain that's got to come out. It's actually quite difficult to see from the inside. It might be easier just to hollow out a cube and then give myself some access from, I don't know, from this side perhaps. Because this clearly, yeah, let's just come in from here. And then we'll hollow out everything that I think we may need. So I don't think we need that. And looks like, oh no, I thought I was crashing them for a second, but I wasn't, which is always a bonus. We'll work this out. This is not rocket science. You see, I don't think there's anything down below this level that I need to worry about. I will need to get dirt, and I probably need to fly a wee bit as well. Got a feeling that all of that, yeah, and then we need these. that one, and potentially that one. And then I think we've got another layer up, haven't we? Do we have another layer after that? No, we don't. That is the lot. I've never built one of these, and it's probably clear from my lack of knowledge, but let's start. Let me go. I've got a little bit of view, so let's start with this block here. Is fine, we can block you off. Then we're going to need, let's do a full stack of these. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Alright, be like that then. Fine, do that to me. Okay, eat. And we'll just pop in there. And that can go there. And then you've got this thing which is that weird. I don't think it went there, did it? Sorry, I'm just, no it didn't. I need a little bit more packed dirt or something. I'm going to keep filling this in and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and with the iron door, the structure should be complete. Now this is not perfect because I need to be able to get down and fuel underneath here. So we need to fill in, I need to go back and just double check, but I think it's just these two blocks here that got fuel. I have moved this across. I also do need to get that pipe, and I need to figure out how I'm going to get down there. Now my thoughts are to actually have steps come down here and a step go up here. So we can come underneath the step to fuel, we can go over the steps to do it. So that's where I'm at. My other thoughts, I need to go back and double check that cementation furnace, don't I? But this is complete, apart from obviously the odd and peculiar fact that it has an O chimney, but that is actually not a requirement, believe it or not. So yeah, a little bit of work just to work out how to do my firebox down here, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, and with that we are done. I do need to eat, so let me just cram some pie in my face, as northern lads like pie. I wish I could eat pie. Carb-free diets suck for that one. Miss pastry. Anyway, I obviously I'm not going to just put some stairs in. I chiseled my stairs, we've got the thing down. I've made this look like ash, to be honest. I thought that would be the most appropriate look. And then up here we can come in and we can... Do you just take them off or do you break them off? I think probably break them off. And then we'll, you know, I'll need probably something around here just to keep those in, but that'll work for now. Let's just go and get myself 16 iron and let's make myself, well, I say let's start making myself 16 steel. It takes a while. I do need to process up some more iron as well, because I'm going to go through, I've got a lot, so that's not a problem. I can get the bloomeries going and get that one, and once I've got the proper kiln, well now I have got a proper kiln. Once I've got the proper kiln, ceramic setup, I will be able to give me some of that. Right, so if we go back to guides and look at steel. So, firing. Once it's ready, fill the coffin to the top with 16 iron ingots and coal or coke. Then dig out an empty space 2 blocks below each stone coffin section. Yeah, we've built that in. You can use a chisel to build a small retaining wall so the coal doesn't fall to the sides whilst piling. Once it's ready, ignite the coal piles. You can verify the furnace is working by looking to it through the door. We don't recommend you go inside. Fire particles should emanate from the burning coal and smoke should come from the chimney. Now obviously I can't think. You will need to replenish and relight the coal piles approximately once a day. Leave the stone coffin closed. Firing will take about 1 week in total, after which you can break the stone coffin. So 7 days basically. This is not a fast process. So I think you do that, and then that, and then no, you put your thing, and then you do that, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done this once before. I'm also guilty of using 8 digits facilities. So you can see it uses, I mean, that's what, 40 charcoal just to fill the coffin. And then you need to fire it for 7 days. And each one of those days now the mistake I made, so that's nearly 60, well it is more than 64, it's 64 plus 8 just to get to the point where the bloomery is going to run for 1 day. So I need quite a bit of charcoal, and we are going to ignite that, and if the bloomery is working, we have a little peeking through the door. There you go, we have a working bloomery. I do need to put back in some wall there as well. I don't want that to be visible. I think that has to be my screenshot, but I need to sort out that as well. So let me go and grab a little bit of granite, and that will do us, I think, for this episode. That is, you know, a significant step. Significantly significant, you see. And because these are tier 3 bricks, they shouldn't break too rapidly. Can I do that? Nope. But I can, I think, do this. And there we go, that's burning away nicely. So I will just basically babysit this, and we will wait until this is ready. Oh, there we go. And now it's complete. Now I can also empty this chest out. So this chest can go into my inventory, and this one can come downstairs with me to, oh, well, I'll slow down, otherwise I'm going to face plant fatally into a wall. And yes, that does happen. I've done it a few times. So other things, other than the pottery, the bee area, the kitchen, which we need to do a little bit of work on, the other areas in here that we need to desperately put some work on is this area over here, which is going to be the little kind of castle bit that overlooks over here. And I've been looking at this, trying to figure out if I can make a staircase that brings us up here to start using some of the mountainside for farming. I don't know whether it's going to be possible. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's, you know, potentially I could fill this hole of fox and raccoons in, and this hole in, to give me some more space in the middle so we can kind of landscape this. Notice landscape, not terraform. Join the campaign for the correct use of terraform, and I'm coming up with a better acronym for that now. I hate pet hate, it really is. But yeah, we're there. We have a tier 3 cementation furnace, and wow, that looks brilliant. Just such a cool mechanic. Painful but cool. Yeah. And on that note, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.